10, 9, 9,
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
The BBC on DRM Digital Radio.
It's almost 2:30 this Sunday afternoon and you're with the BBC World Service on DRM for South Asia. Your weekend of sport continues now. Sports Hours next.
The BBC and Digital Radio Mondiale. Better radio altogether.
Hello. In a few minutes here on the BBC World Service you can hear The Forum with me, Samira Ahmed. We're dipping ourselves in blood, the red liquid that courses with life through our veins and through our imagination. Why, when science has proved that race has nothing to do with blood, has its supposed purity obsessed racists to this day? Even Harry Potter's dastardly villains hurl mud blood as an insult. Spilt by accident or intent, how does the physics of where it falls and how it falls solve crimes? And the mystery of blood to heal and to spread infection. We explore the secrets of the blood test. I'm joined by Canadian writer Lawrence Hill, who's been fascinated by blood since he saw it drain away after a childhood accident on the street. Kikari Naresh, a professor of blood pathology, and Gillian Leake, a forensic expert in crime scene blood pattern analysis, who's brought many murderers to justice.
BBC News, I'm John Shea. Libya's newly elected parliament has condemned an Islamist-backed militia alliance that's attacked and overrun Tripoli's international airport. It called them terrorists and said they were a legitimate target for the country's armed forces. More details from Rana Jawad in Tripoli.
The militia forces that have now overrun Tripoli's international airport is a mix of different militias. It's an alliance that includes some Islamists within the ranks. The ones we saw in pictures going into Tripoli International Airport are from the western city of Misrata, and they were seen celebrating atop of planes amidst the wreckage and debris. It's not clear yet if this battle is over. There are unconfirmed reports of some fighting still going on the outskirts of Tripoli now.
Ukraine's President Petro Poroshenko has marked the country's Independence Day with a pledge to spend about $3 billion on re-equipping the military over the next 3 years. At a military parade in the capital Kiev, Mr. Poroshenko said Ukraine had been fighting a real war against external aggression and would face what he called a constant military threat in the foreseeable future. David Stern has been watching the parade in Kiev.
There's been mixed feelings, obviously. It's Independence Day, so there's a celebratory feel. Obviously, also a sense of savoring the fact that this is, in fact, taking place as the country is fighting in the east. A somber mood as well because of the losses and the ongoing fighting. And there is also a bit of controversy about this parade because some people are questioning whether there should be such a show of military might while there's fighting going on in the east.
A Cameroonian football player has been killed after being struck on the head by an object thrown from the stands at the end of a match in the Algerian League. Danny Eberhard reports.
The object that killed Albert Ebosse was thrown after the match in the city of Tizi Ouzou had finished, when the players were heading back to the dressing room. It's not been confirmed what hit him, but one Algerian paper said home fans, angry at their team's defeat, were throwing rocks. Now the league's top scorer from last season is dead. The Algerian Interior Ministry has ordered an investigation. The president of the Confederation of African Football, Issa Hayatou, has spoken of his sadness and anger at the incident, and has called for exemplary sanctions to be taken in the face of a grave act of violence.
Iraqi government forces say they've defeated a militant attack on the country's largest oil refinery at Beji, killing several insurgents. The refinery in northern Iraq has been the site of several battles between government forces and militants over the last few months. On Saturday, at least 18 people were killed in 3 almost simultaneous bomb explosions at Kirkuk. World News from the BBC. 2 Palestinians were reported killed and 5 injured on Sunday morning as Israeli airstrikes against Gaza continued. Dozens of rockets have been fired into southern Israel from Gaza, and the Israeli army says that 5 rockets were launched from Syria into the Israel-occupied Golan Heights. On Saturday, the Palestinian President Mahmoud Abbas held discussions with the Egyptian leader Abdel Fattah al-Sisi in Cairo on reopening peace talks.